Hello BMW X3 owners. Well, a lot of you like me, after a while thinking the OEM radio sucks. Sound is not that good and you would like to upgrade for something better. Even me having the BMW Navi system, I was able to switch to a big 10 inches Android radio, which gave me a much better sound and which gave me so many opportunities. Like Android can give you Google Map, video playing, TPMS, yeah, so many you can even do with your Android phone. So here we start with the kit. It's a kit you need to switch from the OEM stereo to double DIN. It's called double DIN fashion steering fitting kit. It came from England. What it includes, you have the fascia. If you switch to 7 inches radio, that's all you need. If you need a bit bigger, like I did, it's a different story, what I'll tell you about. It also comes with a kit which lets you move the control panel, heating and air conditioning, HVAC control panel, up to dash on the top, where you have your OEM Navi or you have a storage box. It also comes with a interface which lets you keep your original steering wheel control buttons working. So everything is kind of plug and play, but it requires some modification. Let me show you on the car how it looks and how I made it, but it's not gonna be a step-by-step installation, just a little bit overview what you can do with your lovely BMW X3, which makes it look really good. That's the X-Tron I use for my application. Also, it requires a little bit modification. You can see the view of the X-Tron right here. It has a swivel screen, but I had to remove all those plastics from the display, so make it as a tablet flat. And also the plastic you can see attached to the unit, I cut it even with the unit, so it makes it size of a single DIN. Then you can hide the unit inside where the OEM radio is, and the little wire connect to the display, which is glued to the fascia, to the double DIN kit I showed you in a previous video, in a previous shot. So you have a kind of two things, two separate unit and separate display connected with a little wire inside. You can see here it going through the middle. That's the unit I use. You can use also a joying or any unit where display separates from the radio. If you go 7 inches, then you are worry free. You can just install the double DIN or single DIN 7 inches and it matches perfectly with the kit, with the double DIN kit for BMW E83. Yeah, here it is, my lovely X3 with the backup cameras and the Android radio. It looks like that. It requires you to move the HVAC control panel from the bottom here all the way to the top. And the kit I was talking about, it's included all the wires necessary to run from the bottom here to the radio department, and behind the vents all the way up to the where you had probably storage, or I had an original navigation system. Let me see. All right, let me show you how it works. It starts with a nice BMW logo. Android. And here it is. My volumes, you can see volume buttons, and the skip next. It works perfectly with the kit included. It has Bluetooth, maps, navigation, you can play videos. Yeah, I just swapped the next song. I also installed a microphone here up in the corner. So a little bit about the radio. It's like I said, it's a plug and play, but you have to remove the plastic between the original radio, what is here, and the control panel. Right in the middle, you have a kind of plastic which divides the space into two halves. The radio is on the top, and the control, the heating control is down. You have to remove the plastic which is in the middle to be able to feed the radio. I chose, let me lower the volume. Yeah, I chose X3 radio. What's important in this situation, you need, if you want to install the bigger screen like this one, you need any unit which you can separate the screen from the unit. So the unit is hidden in a spot where the original radio was, all the way in, and then the wire coming here to the screen, and the screen is secured to the kit as the double DIN kit, which has a pretty big opening here for original 7 inches radio. But I want it bigger, and it's a surface mount display. When I use a double-sided tape and a couple of screws from behind to keep that screen secure. The microphone I run down there under the steering wheel, up here to the pillar, and install it right there. It's a really good position. The voice, people can hear me very easily and very nicely. You can use a jogging radio, which also lets you separate screen from the unit, and it also gives the 10-inch screen like this one. If you would like to go 7 inches like I mentioned before, it's a little bit easier. You can use anyone, Pioneer, you can use Sony, whatever you like, and the kit, the double DIN kit, is ready for 7 inches. You just have to cut still the plastic between and hide the radio a little bit deeper, because the kit, like you can see maybe on the picture the video I made before, lets you to the unit has to be a little bit deeper in to make it look nice and really OEM. About the backup camera, here it is. I go reverse, that's a backup camera. It's not that complicated, but yes, you have to run the wire from the unit under the dash down here, right here. You have to take off the handle which opened the hood. You have to take those plastics, and it runs through those plastics, I mean under the plastics, there is a kind of channel with a lot of wires. It goes here all the way to the trunk, and from the trunk it runs under the bumper to the backup cameras, what you can see here. So it is possible to make bigger radio for BMW X3. It will cost you a little bit, but well, nothing is for free. Thank you for watching.